My name is Cameron John Robbins, also known as the Gentleman Artist. I am a portrait painter and figurative sculptor. I've never really told the story before of how I came to focus so specifically on portrait painting. Up to now, I've focused on describing the value that having a classical bespoke portrait painting can deliver. But enough people have expressed an interest in hearing my story that maybe the time has come to share it. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to talk about the value of having the kind of work that you see behind me. And then I'll tell my story. So this will be sort of a part one, part two. If I say the Mask of Tutankhamun, or the Girl with a Pearl Earring, or the Mona Lisa, you know exactly which works of art I'm referring to. And each of those works, and so many others, are portraits. In fact, the only reason we know that some of these people existed at all is because these works of art, these portraits, have survived for centuries, if not millennia. That's the first point of value. The kind of work that I create will make you immortal in the same way as the Mona Lisa is immortal. That's the short version. Let's expand on that a little bit. Imagine the top two law firms in a big city. Could be law firms, could be private equity, could be banking, could be a family office. But let's say law firms. These two firms have outstanding reputations and they are always competing for the most coveted clients. And you are considering engaging one of them. So you go visit their offices, and the offices of the first firm are attractive, modern, and on the walls they have the same kinds of photographic portraits of their partners as you see everywhere these days, including the employee of the month and the manager at your local fast food place. You go visit the second firm, and instead of photographic portraits, they have large original portrait paintings of their partners hanging on the walls. Which firm is going to make a more powerful impression on you? I think it's easy to say the second firm. The first firm may be equally competent, but in terms of presentation, in terms of impressions, the power of impressions, the second firm looks different. You're going to walk into that firm and say, yes, the first firm may be great, but this firm is playing an entirely different game, or they are operating on an entirely different level, just because of that one thing they did differently. Second is that they can be an incredibly powerful personal avatar. See, what I'm striving to do when I paint portraits is I'm trying to crystallize an inspiring vision of the ultimate version of you. Everybody has good days and bad days. So living with a portrait such as I create, on the good days, it's a celebration of all that you've already accomplished. On the bad days, it can be an inspiring vision beckoning you forward to fulfill your destiny. A reminder of what you're still capable of, or the version of you that you are striving to become. The third point of value. Corporate gift giving is an important part of doing business, especially at the highest levels. What I would like to suggest is that gifting either a finished portrait or a commission for a new original portrait will create impressions and forge personal bonds that no car or luxury watch can compete with. It could become a game-changing tool in your arsenal for doing business. And the last point of value could be the most important, and why all these previous points of value have the power that they do. An original portrait painting, such as these behind me, will become an instant family heirloom, whether you commission one for yourself or give one as a gift to someone else. So just imagine this. If you commission a portrait such as these, or any of the others that I've done, because of the longevity of these things, again, the Mona Lisa is centuries old. Your great-great-grandchildren will have an image of you that is still vibrant and alive. Imagine them looking at your portrait in the family home, telling each other stories about the adventures you had in creating the empire that they've inherited. That's why I say the work that I do will make you immortal. That's about the closest thing to immortality that we mortals can create. And that's exactly what will happen by commissioning a portrait.